Detours?
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
So my name is Matt Gallagher and my product is called South Yorkshire Detours. Detours stands for Digital Tours, and my product is a website that allows people to visit places in South Yorkshire digitally. This is done by using a 360-degree camera technology, and they can view places. Say if they can't make it to a university open day, colleges, whatever, they can do it from home using that technology. Does my product fill a gap in the market? We've seen services like Google Street View use this type of technology to help their consumers, but no other use of this technology allows them to look inside buildings of South Yorkshire, and that's what I'm providing. My product will benefit consumers in multiple ways. Firstly, it allows consumers to check out places such as universities at home. It can help people decide whether they want to make a visit to a certain place for actually paying to visit, so it could save them money in the end. It could also inform customers or consumers about a place, as when you see one of the places, it'll come with a massive paragraph. It'll tell you everything you need to know about that place. So, yeah.
Okay.
Who is my target audience? Now, the age range for my target audience is quite flexible, because people use it for different purposes, like obviously, as I mentioned, teenagers for educational reasons, adults will look at sports venues and all that maybe. In terms of the social grade, it'll be ABC1, as people with a low social grade probably won't want to pay, but they'll probably want to pay for more essential stuff. And consumers with a high income will be able to pay for visits in person to that place, which people with a low social grade might not be able to. In terms of budgeting, I have quite a low budget, but I still need to ensure that I hire high quality staff. So I'll need a professional photographer to go to the places and use the camera. I'll need a website designer and coder to ensure that it looks good and it's fully interactive and working well. I also need a social media marketing specialist, so it's advertised and reaches all audiences possible.
All right, Matt.
In terms of equipment, I'll need the camera. I'll need all the software required to create the website, and also I'll need to cover all travel costs to South Yorkshire, because also will be going Rotherham, Doncaster, Sheffield, all over.
Lots of ideas for me.
Yes. I was going to steal your idea.
Yeah, well, I've got lots of ideas I can give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it is a website, it'll be distributed on the internet, and when you load onto the website, you'll get a free demo of how to use the website, so people can get a grip on how it works and all that. If you want to fully use the majority of locations, you can pay for the standard edition, which is £4.99, or if you want extras, you can pay for the premium, where you'll get a few more locations and a whole new category of places. That could be like Wildlife Park or whatever, if you want to go there. It'll be marketed on social media. That is the below the line method. So by using Instagram, I can post short posts quite frequently with like open comment section, so people can give feedback on what they see and all that. I'll also post stories that contain mini updates. On Twitter, I'll use hashtags to create a mini community, so whenever someone makes a post about my product, it'll go there and everyone can see it. That'll also have comment sections for people to leave feedback, and then they're quite frequent tweets that give updates to people. In terms of above the line marketing, I'll distribute posters around South Yorkshire, so the local public can see what my product is, and that will attract a large audience.
Great stuff. Yep, and these are the
Prototypes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've made
Wireframes.
3 wireframes. The first one is, you can see the categories, so like universities, colleges, leisure centres. You'll then click on one of the categories and you get all the list of places that fall in that category. You'll select one of them, and then you'll come to this one here. So let's say that's Sheffield Hallam. I'll say it there. You'll have all the information you need about Sheffield Hallam. And then if you just press this icon here, you can enlarge it, and you can all go through. The bottom one is a subscription page where you decide whether you want the standard edition or the premium edition, and then there's contact details at the bottom. So if you want to get in contact.
Yeah, that's brilliant, thank you. Yeah, well done.
Well done, Mark.
It's got to be a little thing that you can think about, really.
Anne's got loads for this.
Well, it's my bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the full screen thing I think is a really good idea. The fact that you've gone with that South Yorkshire location and that would be quite niche, I think that's a really good idea as well to keep it really specialist in that area. You thought about the difference between the Google Street View and what you're thinking of is that the software that, I don't know if you're aware, but you can, with the customised software that Google don't use, and there's another software that you can use for creating these virtual tours, and you can put hotspots and things like that in there. So that's what makes it, I think you've got to try and make it different from the Google Street View in that way, and have, you know, information hotspots in there, and, you know, video, we can put video hotspots in there as well. There's a software that I'll give Vicky a link to that you can have a look at, which is, I suppose that's about £500. Just thinking about your cost, you know, that's about, I think that's about £500 for that virtual tour software that I use, and the cameras are about 5,000, I would say. So that's to give you a bit of an idea of how much this costs. And not only doing